Welcome back, Sappers, to the Lucky Die. Previously, Rhal is reunited with Ama. Now that the team have the Golden Dragon War back in the realm of the living, there is only rest for Zaltanna as they're about to come face to face with the shadows yet again, and the daunting task of protecting the rather fragile bubble. Is Ama really okay? In what state will Lisbeth be in? And are they going to arrive in time? I guess we're about to find out. Welcome back to the Lucky Die.
Okay.
Hey, Lisbeth, we're here to save you. I'm on 7 HP.
Zaltanna, you have a bunch of your stuff back because you chose to leave and regain a bunch of resources for this coming fight.
You're welcome.
It may or may not be a big fight. It may be a horrifically horrible fight. But this is the world we live in. I need each of you to roll a d2.
Oh boy.
If you get a 4 between you, you arrive 6 seconds before midnight. If you get a 5, you arrive exactly at midnight. A 6 means you get 6 seconds after. 7 means you get 12 seconds after.
Oh, V.
And 8 means you arrive 18 seconds after midnight.
Oh, V.
This matters.
Yes, it does.
Because they are the amount of rounds, and I have each of them planned out to what Lisbeth has done and what has happened to her.
Neil, what the fuck are you doing?
There's one that says fudge, and I thought it was funny.
Oh my god.
It's a DF.
No, Neil, I just need a D2.
D2, you said, right?
Yep.
Okay.
No.
Aethor.
I'm sorry. I fucked this.
Okay.
The only
Neil,
one
have
with
you
the shit.
No.
Neil!
Okay, let's do a quick number count. Casey.
Fuck.
1.
1. Laffian.
1.
That's a 2. Squash.
2.
That makes it 4. Neil.
1.
I think that's a lie, isn't it?
Roll a deception versus the DM.
You got a 6.
To be fair, he did get a 1 when he rolled a D fudge.
Yep, but I'm not allowing that. All right, 6 means you arrive
I should have rolled a fudge.
1 round after midnight. Which is good, because it means that you weren't there when the shadows were summoned. So you don't have to fight a bunch of extra shadows.
That's good.
However,
Uh-huh.
what you see is the bubble. Actually, I'm going to describe where you are properly first. You find yourself in the Earth Dark. There is very little light here, which is fine because each and every one of you has all of your items back and your blessings work.
Right.
So those of you who can now see in the dark, or had blessings for that, or had gear for that, you can now see in the dark. All of your things have been returned back to you. Apart from, like, your resources spent, apart from Zaltanna, she's different.
My armor class.
Yeah. You're in the Earth Dark. It's a fairly small space. There's only one way in. Easier to defend for her. On the wall, daubed in a dark fluid, are the words, "Ask for help to protect the bubble." And laying underneath that, with a cut hand, laying unconscious, is Lisbeth. You are standing between a shadow and Dacian's bubble. Bubble which has 1 hit point left. I need you all to roll initiative, please.
Oh, V. Oh, V. What have you done?
I haven't done anything.
Oh, I have such disadvantage too. Oh, V. And 1 hit point. Oh, V.
No, come on. What is this?
I rolled a 7.
Art, you better be about to use one of your fucking inspirations.
You know what?
Don't let Dacian out of that goddamn
I'm
bubble.
not going to use my inspiration. I'll use my lucky feat. Because I haven't used any of those yet.
Okay, that's the legit thing.
So much better.
All right, so top of the round is a shadow at 17.
No.
And then it's Squash at 14. It's Zaltanna at 13.
Yes.
It is Balance at 9. And it is Rhal. Rhal at 7. And I need one more d20 to roll.
Do you want us to roll it?
Nope.
No, V plays Aima.
Correct.
It's been her dream since she started this podcast.
It has. I've only ever wanted to play Aima.
Aima. Aima.
All right, I'll make sure I don't put that on GM.
Aima, you disappointed
What'd she
us.
get?
Oh, 8.
She doesn't even know where she
Still
is.
better than Rhal. Hey, she's just been dead for a while. Can you give her a break?
I woke her up in one plane, and instantly her belly button did a thing, and now it's on now she's on another plane. I just pulled her through 3 planes somehow.
This is literally what you guys did to Squash
confused.
when he got back from Cicero.
Actually, it is. Anyway,
It's the worst.
all right, top of the
Don't
round.
diss us for having an MO, okay? At
There's
least
got
we're
to be health
consistent.
risks involved with teleporting around this bitch between the planes.
Well, as long as you're not wearing metal, you're totally fine, folks. Okay, so it is currently 50 feet out. Lisbeth's body is laying in front of it. Oh, I need to add Lisbeth to the list. Only for her death saves, that's all.
That's a 4.
Oh, that's
What
not
is
looking
that?
good for her. I'm going to put her at the bottom. Okay. Actually, I need to put her thing in.
This is really stressful.
Because, yeah, it is really stressful because if Dacian comes into the fight, I need to roll his initiative too.
What have you done?
No, you don't need to roll his initiative. You just need to roll the order in which he murders us.
Yeah, there's absolutely no way we're escaping if Dacian fucking... Jesus Christ, V.
Nope.
On a quick glance, Lisbeth is covered in cuts and bruises. It looks like she sustained a lot of damage today. Not all of this is, I'm freshly bleeding right now. Some of this is like begin to heal over, like that kind of like, you kind of cut your hand a little bit, but later in the day it's no longer bleeding actively. It looks like she's gone through the war zone today. All right, it is 50 feet out. It makes straight for Dacian and the bubble. When it gets to within 30 feet of you, all of you take 5 necrotic damage.
I die.
As this aura of cold, dead dread hits each and every one of you.
That's enough to knock
I'm
Squash
sorry.
out, isn't it?
What did you fucking say to me?
5 necrotic damage.
No save, nothing.
No, it's the aura that you had to deal with previously.
You son of a bitch. Squash goes down.
And so does
Well,
Rhal,
she's down and
right?
unconscious.
Raw does his thing again.
Roll fence and keep pointing.
Yeah.
This is how I whittle you down, Rhal. You see who challenged me.
I mean,
Okay.
I'm at 2 HP.
Great.
Good.
They move their full 30 feet, so they're basically within 20 feet of the bubble, and thusly 20 feet from Jarl. Does it have a ranged attack?
No, fuck
It
off.
does. You guys are fucked.
No.
Okay, that doesn't come into this until next round. That's fine. Okay. It's go over. Okay, Squash. You gotta make a death save.
You're a jerk. You're a giant jerk, you know that. That's an... I rolled it on a... it's still 13.
Yep, that's fine. 1 save. You are not closer to death yet.
Yay.
Okay, Zaltanna. You see the shadow. It's about 20 feet out from you. Daichin is happily giggling behind you. Elizabeth is laying unconscious, as is Squash, who is laying unconscious at your feet. You can, however, see that Ama has now joined the party.
Oh, good. I'm glad he got it back.
Real bad.
They all look real bad, I'm assuming, considering they're all either knocked out or at like 1 to 2 hit points.
Rhal should have died
They
like
are-
3 hits ago.
Very low. I think all of them are at single digits or
Please.
0 now. So, what do you want to do?
I'm gonna. The first thing is I see Squash go down, so he's my top priority. So I'm gonna use my action to cure wounds.
Okay.
A level 3 for Squash.
No, go after the shadow, dude.
Yeah.
What she's doing. She cares.
Because listen, frankly, if I can go after the shadow. Oh fuck, you're right. Hold on.
Yeah, we really need to go after the shadow.
If I don't go after the shadow
We're
right
fucked.
now, then no
what-
one's going to be able to do it. So I'll fucking whatever.
You're right.
Okay.
You're so right
You
about
need to
that.
pull out literally every stop here and just hit this thing.
This is why we had to have you wait, because we're like this.
That's okay.
This is why we needed you to not be like this.
So I'm gonna rage. I'm gonna rage.
Divine Rage.
And
Like your body has just been knocked out. Another body of yours is bleeding to death also.
And
Divine Rage is definitely warranted here.
Okay, cool. And then I don't remember why sometimes I do. Nope.
You do not
Don't
have
have-
advantage.
I don't have advantage. Okay. I keep forgetting why I had advantage that one time, so I keep expecting I'll have it again.
You can either vow of enmity or divine wrath. You're doing divine wrath.
So 2 19s to hit.
Yeah.
If only one of them was a 20.
Wait, does it? Yes, it hits.
So they
They
both,
both
hit.
hit. Yep.
And I'm gonna smite one of them at a 3rd level.
Okay.
Do it at a 20th level.
I only have 3 levels of spells, Rhal.
20th level.
Magic. God,
Fine,
please.
fuck, I'll smite both of them at 3 at 20.
Yes!
Thank you.
This is obliterate it. Okay. I add literally everything that I'm seeing on the screen, don't I? Yes.
Yep, all of it. Every single thing
All right,
on there is
20.
there.
I'm sure the shadow.
He's ready
could-
on a roll. I'll let
Before-
him do the count. Describe the 2 attacks while numbers are rolling.
I take my sword
68.
and I swing it and I go swish swish. And I cut it.
2-handed swish swish. Okay.
Big
that's
big
fine.
swish.
What was the
75.
final count?
I think it's my
81.
bet for how many M&Ms are in the jar is 75.
Total damage is 81.
I'll take it.
Does it matter if it's radiant?
No.
Damn it.
Then
It's weird
total
shadow
damage is
creatures.
81.
Okay. It looks exceptionally unhappy as you kind of tear through the shadow. Yeah, it's still alive, folks. Okay. Lafian.
Arch, I know why you got a different number than me. I don't think she has Divine Wrath going.
She does.
Oh, does she?
She does.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Then yeah, it's not 75.
That was the only difference in the rest of the math.
But it's good to know that, like, I was also right. I just thought my
no,
math
the rest
was
of your
okay.
math was good.
I did okay. I'm happy.
You did good, Rhal. Did good, Rhal.
There
You
was
did math.
almost that many M&Ms in the jar.
You get a gold star on your math homework.
Yay.
And I guess a golden dragon bond.
All right, you said this thing is like looking pretty bad from Zaltanna.
It looks unhappy. It did just receive 81 damage in a single hit. In 2 hits. So yeah, it looks real pissed off.
Okay.
What do you want to do?
I need to see the Nima.
If you have key points to heal, go do that thing. Because
Well, if that thing gets an attack, we're fucked.
That's that's why I'm like thinking I'm just gonna just
We can't
That's
really
fair.
heal until it's absolutely 100%. Like,
I'm just worried that we're gonna have a dead Squash on our hands pretty soon.
Nah.
That's all.
Squash would rather be dead than let Daichin out.
That's fair.
I think you may have made that clear, actually.
let that be known.
All right, so he is going to. Weird question. Does the bubble have an AC?
Yes.
Am I able to Shield of Faith the bubble?
Yes? Sure. You're only supposed to bubble a person, but I guess, yes, I'll allow it.
Okay.
Oh,
Uh,
actually, I need you to roll a wisdom check.
wisdom check. Just straight wisdom?
Yes, please.
7.
Guaranteed what's happening is if you Shield of Faith that bubble, that Shield of Faith is going to pop that fucking bubble. Because I tried
the
to do
bubble
a
has
heal of him or whatever. I was going to do a heal and something similar was told to me. Don't do
Oh,
it.
you're
Yeah.
right, yeah.
When they did the teleporting with the bubble that he did with the dimension door, it took a hit point off.
Oh, okay, alright. No, Blaffian would know that.
Yeah, I was just say, wait a minute.
We haven't
No, I
recorded
think
in quite
you would know that.
literally
It's just
like a
whether you
month.
knew it in the heat of combat as a thing. Yeah, like I wouldn't advise it.
Okay, then disregard. Disregard.
If you had 2 hit points left in the bubble, totally do it. But
Alright, in that case,
Don't worry, guys. I'll make the bubble stronger. Ooh.
and then it's done. Like,
Yeah.
you're out. What do you want to do, Lef?
that's a good question. I can do my own damage, or I can make you guys do damage for me. Except
All
for
you'll do is
Squash.
make me do another save throw.
Make me do damage for you.
Problem is that Ama and Rhal have literally no way to get to this thing right now.
Make me do damage for you. I'm not Ama or Rhal.
But I want everybody to do damage to the thing.
Well, the simple answer is that you can't. So
I
what's your
can.
alternative?
I'm going to hold an action.
Perfect.
I'm
Okay,
going to hold
you're
my
holding
action
it
until everybody is in range to attack the shadow thing.
I assume you mean Amra and Rhal.
Yes.
Squash is unconscious.
So as soon as Rhal and Ama are in position to do the thing, then I'm gonna let them do more murder.
Yeah, murder. That's totally fine. I need to bring up Ama's character sheet because it's now Ama's go. She turns to look at Rhal with a look of like utter confusion on her face. Rhal, what are we doing here?
Do I have time to respond?
Yes, very, very quickly.
I can explain. Don't let them hit that bubble though. Rhal just points. Bubble.
Okay.
Don't-
You see her go off on a run, and she's gonna kind of like jump down next to Zaltanna with a dagger.
Ooh.
Yep. I have to try and remember how the fuck to use rogues because this is not a thing I do. Just see when sneak attacker works.
She gets sneak attack if it's being threatened by Zaltanna.
Fan-fucking-tastic. In that case, let's go for it, girl. Let's see what you got.
Murder.
Murder. Well, that was a 13 to
Well,
hit. That
shit.
Okay, she's been dead, guys. But she does have... Did I pick it up? No, I didn't. But she can use a bonus attack, correct?
If she has 2 daggers and has dual wielding, then yes.
Dual
Well, she can
wielding
do it
gives you
anyways.
just the extra. Yeah, it just gives you the...
Oh yeah, she attacks again without the proficiency bonus. Or...
Yeah. But she also has a rapier in her collection, and that's also a finesse weapon, so she can still do that. All right, let's go. Come on, girl. Ah! Well, that was a natural one.
B.
Jesus.
Hey, look, Ama's been dead for a while.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'll give her my inspiration.
that's fucking adorable.
We got this, honey. I believe in you.
Hey, she got 28 to hit. She kind of feels like Rhal's presence behind her, and she's like, "Oh no, shit, Rhal will be involved in this," and he's dying. You see her just like slash wildly.
Yes. Rhal looks so much worse than Ava's ever seen.
Absolutely, it's like
Holy
holding him,
shit
and it's
today.
real bad.
Holy shit.
Yes, so As a bonus, as an offhand, it would be 23. She still hits. All right, let's roll some sneak damage. Okay. She attacks it for 31 points of damage as you see her rapier finally hit, and just a bit of a twist and a flick. Oh, that's looking rough.
Good.
It's looking bad.
Great.
Okay, cool. It is now Rhal's go.
Rhal puts on his mean face and growls, half in pain and half and can't let it hit the bubble.
Are you peacocking right now?
I'm just gonna charge at it and punch.
Okay.
Archie's trying to impress his wife. Leave him alone.
No, I'm trying not to die. Everyone's gonna die. Goodness. You think Rhal's a show-off?
Yes.
It's okay. It's
Little
okay. Aimer and Zaltanna can tank this. They've got health. All right. So, what are you doing? You're rushing in.
Punch.
Punch.
Actually, Rhal's gonna... Well, I can't I? How often can I do my dust knuckles?
Once a day.
Have I used it today? I didn't have them in the thing. And we woke up and Caden was dead,
Yes,
so I don't think I've used them.
I'm going to say you can use them again. It's totally fine. Yes.
Okay.
You can use them.
Well, I don't have disadvantage, do I?
No, but I will also take the other roll. One was a 1 and one was a 3,
Yeah,
so...
well. So, that's a 9, because that would be 19 for the first hit then, right? Because that's 3 rolls.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll allow that. Sure.
13 plus 7.
Yep, that's...
20 damage.
Yep, that's 20 damage.
Ew. And then a 16 to hit. Actually, advantage.
That does not hit.
I'm an idiot. 25 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
For
Son of a bitch.
the first damages was
21.
21.
How do you destroy this one?
With punches, Rhal basically like falls over on it because he's so weak, and he just punches the shit out of it. Just like half collapsing on the bubble.
Oh,
It's
thanks,
not really
Zaltanna.
pretty or showy-offy, you assholes.
You just run to it and just beat the snot out
And
of it,
then
and the
resume
shadow.
dying next to the bubble.
Yeah, the shadow dissipates and you kind of like fall through it. Y'all are out of combat, except I need to roll.
I need to run to
Liz's.
Elizabeth. Running to Elizabeth.
She fails.
Running to Elizabeth. Zaltanna, get Squash!
Fail.
I got Liz.
Okay, I'm gonna run over to Squash and do a Cure Wounds at level 2.
And I'm
Okay.
gonna heal Liz.
Okay.
Is she alive?
Much
Like, does she
healing.
still have a pulse?
She does. She
Okay,
does.
then I'm gonna
she
heal
literally
her
only
for-
went unconscious like the moment you guys arrived.
All right, I'm healing her for 3 side points then.
Okay.
Because I'm running. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. Liz gets 20 HP back.
Great. And Squash gets how much?
12.
12.
Excellent. Zaltanna.
Mhm.
As you kind of bend down to heal him, you feel something kind of about the size of a fist that's kind of sitting in one of your pockets. Like, you don't feel it until you were in that moment of like, oh, I need to move and bend down and do this. You feel something, yeah, about the size of a fist very hard in your pocket.
I am concerned. After I heal him, I'm going to like reach into my pocket.
What you see, what you feel, is a small glass potion vial, like the kind of ones that you get your healing potions in. Except this has been made in the shape of a wolf head with a sword in its mouth, and there's a stopper at the back of it. There is a little engraving in the very bottom of it as you turn it over, and it says, "Love, Dad." What the rest of you, however, here.
Okay.
Well done. You certainly are a spunky lot.
Fuck.
I think Squash is still lying, and he's like craning his back to look up, seeing if the bubble is still there.
It's still there.
Fuck off.
Yeah, fuck straight off, Dachin.
Well, if you released me from this bubble, I could definitely be gone.
No.
Is there a volume button on here? Is there a mute?
Rhal does
Listen,
minor illusion of a curtain
No, wait,
in
what?
front of the bubble.
Okay.
Listen, I have a real question, which is, Balance, you got all these, like, fancy, funky brain powers. Can't you, like, I don't know, like, poke his brain in the right place so that he never speaks again?
You know, perhaps when the fate of the world is not at stake, I would love to experiment with that.
You can't. It'll fuck the bubble up.
But
No,
would
we're
it?
not doing that
Because
right
it's not. If it goes straight from Balance's brain into Dacian's brain, I don't think it would do anything to the bubble. Probably.
I don't want to take that chance.
You have seen Lisbeth teleport with the bubble. You did teleport here. Teleport to the original chamber where you guys were hiding through Liz's teleport.
But did that damage it?
Nope.
Oh, so psionics don't damage it then?
Mm-mm.
Well, unless it's a direct attack or something, I guess.
Yeah, unless it's like a direct. I'm going to hit the bubble. Yeah.
Well, either way, no, not right now. I don't have that many side points.
Lisbeth kind of like sits up and thanks you.
Are you all right?
No, they've been...
Well, my people have been trying to rescue me for a whole day. She's been doing marvelously well standing up to them.
Shut up! Shut up!
Always being told to shut up when I have such interesting things to say and in such a wonderful voice.
And she looks at Balance and she says,
They've been attacking all day. Not shadows, no, but things. I'm exhausted. I've nothing left.
We're all kind of... Well, not all of us, but... He's looking at Zaltanna. Okay.
Did you get it? Do you have it?
Telepathically to her, he'll say, we got it.
she smiles. She looks like she's gonna reach up and like touch your face, realize that you're not Marnak, and kind of like pull her hand back down. She kind of sits up.
So, I don't know what we do now. I can't see anything else. I have nothing else.
We wait, we recoup, and then we go.
You said that these things have been coming constantly.
She looks at Squash.
No, not the shadows. They come at midnight, I think. I think it's the same all over. 2 of them came. I killed one. It's just shadows. It's nothing now. But the other one, it got me. Other things. They're creatures and people and...
Celestials?
No, things that are aligned with him.
How do they know he's here?
I don't know. Maybe they're tracking him or the bubble, because the bubble is always going to give off something, and maybe they're tracking me. I'm probably different enough, so I might be easy to scry. I stopped some of them, but I don't know. Not them all.
We need to get him somewhere and seal him in. A vault. Somewhere where there aren't people and it's hard to get.
Give him to the Dragonborn. They don't understand him and they're too arrogant to listen anyways.
No, the Dragonborns are making shadows too, and they're not going to listen to us. They're not going to defend Dacian from the shadows. We need to put him somewhere where there's nobody around, where it's hard to get to. The dwarves, surely they have vaults.
Well, duh.
The problem is we can't have him locked away on his own.
No, that's exactly what we need to do.
But he still spawns a shadow.
No, he doesn't. He's never spawned a shadow.
Didn't
It
he
was
spawn
my
a
shadow that broke him almost out.
He did. He did this time.
What?
He can't be by himself then.
She shakes her head.
And they're stronger.
We need to stop the shadows.
I have an idea, but I can't defend the bubble, and I can't destroy the runes all at once. I can't do both. I'm good, but I can't be in many places.
What do you need us to do?
I can find the runes. Protect the bubble.
For how long?
Until I can get the runes down.
How long will that take?
She does the thing where her eyes begin to look from side to side, but there's no energy in it now. There's no anything. She can't seem to tap into what she's looking for, and she shakes her head frustrated.
A couple of days, maybe? I don't know. I know more after I rest.
Okay. We don't have many options right now. The only thing I could think then is that we rest. Zaltanna, you'll have to take the watch. And the rest of us need to recoup.
No, Zaltanna needs to rest. I'll keep watch. They won't see me coming. They won't see me.
Squash, you need to rest. I am fine. I got back a lot of everything when I left. Of the four of us, I think I'm probably the best equipped to be first watch. You should all sleep and gain back some of your strength.
Excuse me. Sorry. Perhaps I could take a watch.
Oh,
you see
hi.
Rhal's passed out now. He crawled over to Ama, hugged, and then passed out in the hug.
She's like holding him.
Waiting.
For her, this looks like a very normal, natural thing.
She does see letters in his pocket.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh.
She'll
get to that in a minute.
Kind of blanked on that part.
I figured.
Apologies. Introductions are in order.
Does anybody have a way of waking Rhal up? I've not seen him. They're sick. What is wrong with him?
A lot of things. Zaltanna, can you?
Yeah. Zaltanna walks over and again...
It's just the one still, but okay. It's just the one thing that's wrong. Still. Asshole.
Squash just kind of says, he's done a lot to get you back. And it's made him weaker.
Zaltanna walks over and uses the last 10 of her lay on hands again on Rhal. And turns to Ama and says, he gave up his ability to fight his own acid to help me.
She looks down at Rhal, whose eyes are now opening, and she's like, why did you do that?
That's what we said.
What?
That's exactly what I said when he did it.
What did I do? He's rubbing his head.
We bought him a belt. The belt is helping at least.
You beautiful, stupid man. And she kind of kisses the end of his nose. What have you done? You have a hole in your neck, Rhal.
Oh, it's bad now, too, because today was real bad, V.
Oh, it's rough.
He looks like one of, the undead model in World of Warcraft with missing his bottom jaw out of itself.
That's what I've been thinking for a while.
Skin is hanging down and muscles starting to...
Oh. Well, what did you do?
Why don't we take a rest and we can regale you with the wonderful stories of what you've missed.
Rhal's trying to hug.
Elizabeth pipes up and says,
I can take watch. I can still run. I could, yes, I can see if someone is coming. I picked this space because there is only one entrance and it's very long. So long. I can still get a head start to warn you.
No, you need to rest too, right? You're running on empty.
She looks at Squash.
You're dying. You do not have a lot left in you.
Yeah, but you have a plan. I don't.
Well, why doesn't everybody take a rest except for me and Ama? And us ladies can take care of it. Lisbeth, you can take a quick rest and then get out there and we'll watch it. And Squash, if you won't fucking take a rest, I will knock you out. So you will rest because you are on very empty and I'm not letting you take first watch, you noble little asshole.
I'm only listening to you because you could beat me up.
damn fucking straight.
I think everyone in this room could.
Zaltanna goes over and affectionately ruffles Squash's hair because he's a little bit shorter than hers.
Laughing is flipping off Dacian, by the way. When he makes that comment, he just flips off.
Okay.
While we're taking a break. Hi, Emma. Here is insert episodes before the beginning all the way through 100 and... God, what are we at now? 28?
Are any
29.
of you holding anything back? Because this tale will take a few hours. In fact, if one were to play, I think nearly 7 whole days. So
Rhal's gonna sleep, but he's gonna be close by, kind of like next to Emma. Like,
I think Emma pretty much has your head in her lap and she's just like stroking behind like one of your horns.
yeah, she can tell he wants to like stay up and talk, and he's trying, and he's like mumbling, and he just
He's
kind of
too tired,
mumbles
yeah.
himself to sleep.
Yeah, she looks like as calm as possible when you're falling asleep, but as soon as you're like kind of snoring and gurgling and like dissolving while you
Gross.
sleep, she looks very concerned from that point onwards when you can't see her. Yeah, okay.
I don't think I'm
It's going to
hold
take a
anything
few
back.
hours to recount this.
She can get my letters too if she wants.
Yeah, she'll notice that you have letters, and she'll just kind of like pull them out of your pocket at one point after she's heard the tales and has a bunch of questions that she wants to ask. She pulls the letters out. Who are they addressed to? How many of them are there?
Oh my goodness, V. Well, this was planned to go a different way, yeah, in Rhal's mind.
When do things ever go according to plan?
Oh, V.
Never. I want to date you out of that bubble already.
Rhal wrote these in Beilogbud, yeah,
Oh.
in our little
Yes, he did.
vacation in preparation
Yeah,
for
at the spa.
losing his memories as soon as he confirmed that that was going to be okay.
Yeah.
And so he has one for Emma and one for Thorin and one for himself.
Oh, blimey. I was going to try and be nice and say she puts them back, but you have literally named the 3 people she needs to read.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Can you send me the content of those letters?
Yes.
And I will decide if they need to be read out, because I also may leave them for the others to read at some point.
Okay. Well, she's going to have questions because my note was very much
Yep.
in
That's
preparation of losing his memories. So it's a funny situation, actually.
Yeah, she takes the notes very like sneakily. Like, oh shit, someone's got a passive fucking dumbass. Oh, that's a natural 20
On
So
what?
what is it?
On what?
on her sneak. Basically,
Oh,
she's
shit.
sleight of handing sneaking these out of your thing so nobody else knows that she's taking them.
These sneaking letters around is kind of like her deal.
Yeah.
So, you know.
Yeah, like stealing shit is her thing.
Yeah.
Especially letters. I mean, fuck.
Damn it, yeah, she probably gets it past me.
It's a 25, so you're going to see. Her sleight of hand is not as high as her stealth. Yeah, you see her take 3 letters. All right, let me have a quick read of these to make sure that I don't
V.
want to read them out loud.
These were in preparation of him losing
I know.
his memories,
Yeah.
and she's just going to be confused.
As fuck. Yes, she is.
So much has happened in one single day since these be.
Oh my god, so much has happened today, and I have no regrets.
These letters are now irrelevant, but it's funny that they exist, so she's getting them still.
Oh my gosh.
Are they bad?
I love your note to yourself.
It's blank.
Yeah.
He sat on it for a while and just couldn't think of anything important that wouldn't already be just irrelevant or taken care of for him. So
Yeah.
what does it matter? He thought about writing something to himself, but was like, eh.
Yeah, she's gonna read those letters and then slide them back. Squash, you still notice that there are letters. You notice that they've been put back. She looks over at Zaltanna and she says, "You are a goddess? What does that mean?"
Goddess in training, I guess, technically. It means that I'm gonna go fill a role and not be mortal anymore.
So you won't be going to Bellum or Cicero like I was offered?
No.
There is another place again?
Yeah.
Okay.
Am I conscious?
I'm going to say yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to say that Rhal is unconscious until I wake him up.
Oh, he's asleep as fuck. He's
yeah,
good
she's letting him
asleep.
rest.
It doesn't matter that like how loud y'all talk. It's not going to matter.
Yeah, okay.
Tio
That's
crawls
fine.
out and sits with everyone.
I forgot that you're still not quite aware of as many things. There's another plane, the Sentinel plane. That's where all the gods dwell. The big, scary shadow creature thing that's coming to destroy all the gods is kind of going through them.
That is bad. You are a Deathro, dear.
I am.
And yet you still... Your people are on the brink of civil war.
Not
What
anymore.
are you doing here? She looks unconvinced. And she says, you know that your people have a hand, or were supposed to have a hand in protecting a piece of Marnak, right?
We already got that one.
No, your people were charged with protecting it.
Right.
Did you not know?
I wasn't aware until we collected the piece, but we got it. It was the crown.
I know. Rose. Gold of rose. Rose is made into gold. I didn't understand the translation very well.
It's a type of precious metal, rose gold.
Right.
Okay. I understand. What do you know about Marnak, the things he has done?
I mean, Valence knows him pretty well.
I will share all of this with you in good faith because Rhal is my best friend.
Aww.
We are attempting to restore Marnak. I am his current host. We have pretty much all of the pieces assembled except at this point for one that we need to get back. I understand that the Dragonborns had a preconception of Marnak being a danger, a bad person, but that's not the case. He is on our side. The reason why he was fragmented in the first place was because the gods knew that something like this was going to happen, and he was a hero that could help. I already know the whole story about Daemarius and that whole fiasco that transpired, but...
Yes, Rhal said... That doesn't matter.
I'm telling you all this because from everything I know of you, from everything Rhal has shared, you seem like the type that would ask the right questions instead of jumping to conclusions that may be bad for everyone.
She smiles and says, it sounds like you don't really know what Marnak did.
I've had him in my head for over 50 years. He's a mentor for me. As a person...
That makes him even scarier. Marnak used to choose people. People who were useful to him. They followed his way, or he forced them to. A lot of people. It doesn't matter if they were farmers, if they were strong, but they didn't follow his ideas or his rules on trying to stop the Lich. He would make them. It wouldn't matter that he had a family to look after, that his children would go hungry because he couldn't feed them. He didn't care. Do you want to know why? Because the other one, the other powerful one, Kells, I think she has probably already been put back together.
She has.
She would just raise their bodies. He didn't kill them, but he knew they would be used, so he didn't care. I really hope that if he is your mentor, that you don't follow the same ideas. If they are not useful to you, discard them. Or if they are not useful to you, control them.
Lafayette pauses a moment and kind of like puts single fingers to his lips in thought, and then kind of just gestures at Rhal. I followed him as much as he followed me, and I never forced him to do anything he didn't want to. And I would not do that to any of my companions, or anyone for that matter. Those abilities that I possess I have not used unless absolutely necessary.
But you would use them on your friends, your aunt.
Not in a mind possession sort of way. I embolden my allies or hinder my foes. If I needs to mind control, then only when it is absolutely necessary. We're trying to save the world.
So was he. But there is a good way and a bad way of doing it. I just hope you don't accidentally slip down the dark path because you're trying to do the right thing for the greater good. I trust you because Rhal is alive this long.
Well, all I can do is hope that you'll see the same thing in time.
I hope so too. My people hold some very bizarre ideas. As she looks down at Rhal, and you can see her like stroking the side of his face. I don't agree with all of it. But some of it, I can't ignore all of the warnings.
The road to hell is often paved with good intentions.
Hell, do you mean Bellum? Sorry, translation is a little difficult.
Yes.
Have any of you looked into how to cure him?
Yes, actually. I know exactly how to cure him.
You do?
We do.
Yeah.
I heard something about a dragon heart when I was researching, but I got distracted by the whole cult of everything.
No, you're right. It's a dragon heart.
It's a dragon heart. You gotta take his heart. That's what's gonna cure Rhal.
And Runwa already offered his.
But Rhal refused it.
No.
Well, apparently there's a challenge involved or something first, but...
Rhal. Just so like him. He's such an idiot sometimes.
I know. Let me tell you about this one time. We were in a mine shaft.
Oh, no.
And
I think you already told me that tale. There was a lot of fire, yeah?
I know. I like to just bring it up
again.
a lot. It's a good constant reminder not to touch things.
Yes. I constantly try to tell him that these things are dangerous, but...
Speaking of not touching things,
me.
actually, I just remembered. Laffy's going to reach into his pocket and pull out the leaf. He wants to see if he still has it.
Yes, he does.
Is it still glowy and shiny?
No, it's just shiny.
It's a gold leaf, though, right? Not like gold, but...
It's not gold, but it is gold-colored.
Okay, he's going to put it into his the bag of holding, now that he has a bag of holding.
You have a leaf that's very rare for 6 months of the year. Congratulations.
It's from a magic tree. I don't know.
Well, I will sit with Rhal until he wakes up. I don't feel very much like sleeping.
One might say you slept for a very long time in a ways.
I did not. She looks at you kind of like half apologetically. She's like, I'm sorry. I went to Bellum. I did not sleep.
No, it's a metaphor for when someone is dead. Never mind.
She translates, she says, oh, sleeping. Yes, of course, sorry. Bad translation. She says in almost perfect Elvish.
Squash is waving his hat. I'm imagining a Squash is like laid down on his back at this point, just listening to people talk. And he just kind of waves his hand in the air like, oh, Bella, what's that like? Cicero seemed cool, but...
Bellum is a hard place. Very hard place. You fight and you fight against the demons, and then if you are struck down or killed, you wake up again a little while later. Most of your memories back. Not all of them, most of them. And then you fight and die again. It's just rumored that sometimes if people get too involved until they fight, that they turn into demons themselves. I had never seen it, but I had not been there for very long. It changes you. I don't think I would do that again.
What was the name of the god of death again?
Miracle.
Yeah, Miracle. Yeah, Squash just kind of like waves his hand like, yeah, Miracle said that that's true. So you can write that in your weird cryptic diary.
My what?
The thing that Rhal was trying to translate for the longest time, trying to figure out what happened to you.
Oh, you found the Book of Demarius?
We were working on translating it. We actually have some people working on it that got a decent amount of it done, yes.
Most of it is about the cults and putting back together Shadeslayer and putting back together Lightburner. So the history of all of that, why we have to fight it.
Well,
there were, of course, my own notes in there. The cults here in Kino, they did not... the cults here in Discord, they did not do so well. They fell apart.
Well, not all
As
of
for the
them.
assembly in Kino, I have no idea.
We mentioned the Bogrim part, yeah?
Yeah, she was incensed.
Okay, all right. I wanted to... Actually, that... I had a thought. If you knew that Bogrim was the one that, murdered you...
She kind of shakes Rhal awake because I think he needs to hear this.
Why did you write a note to Rhal saying for us to help him?
No, I said... That's not what I said.
The note said, help Bogrim.
No, it was supposed to be, help me. Bogrim killed me.
Fluffy just kind of looks at the open air around Rhal in general and just says, I think someone has some explaining to do.
Rhal doesn't seem mad or anything, but he will try to go to the stalking.
Now?
Yeah. I'm almost dead as fuck.
Listen, that's a little fucked.
I was awakened during the best sleep ever. After the worst day ever.
And you wake up with your head resting on your wife's lap. Mate.
Yeah.
It can't be that much of the worst day ever because you got Emma back.
It's in the
I
top
imagine it some
3.
serious jet lag.
Yeah. Sure. I think you need to make a roll, right?
What is
Wait,
that
can you even do that today?
He was very close to. I just don't remember.
Day 73. It's midnight on day 72, so now you still have to wait a whole day.
Damn.
Sorry.
Okay.
Okay, well, in the meantime, since we can't find out the answer to that, the note that we received from you said, and I quote, help Bogrim.
Show me the note.
Rhal. No, Rhal, don't go back to sleep. Rhal, hey.
I don't think
She just rifles through his shit, one-handed, she's still not letting go of him.
It's probably somewhere.
Look, there was these are supposed to be separate things. They're not supposed to be together on a piece of paper. I didn't even write it on a piece of paper. I was just asked what message to give to Rhal. I was, help me, Bogrim killed me. I remember it was very scary, the spectre that came to talk to me. Not the one I met.
Spectre's been helping me.
Who can we trust anymore?
Why did...
Laffy's actually pulling at his hair.
Side note. Oh, yeah, you weren't around for Rhal's backstory, Rhal's vacation, so okay, yeah, that makes sense to why you have no idea.
Do what?
That was something that came up in his vacation that explained some of it, so...
Oh.
I'll get the Spectre to re-explain, it's no problem.
Okay. All right, well... is there any other questions that you have that we can answer? I don't...
Not for you, no.
Fair. I imagine there's probably some distrust still. I understand.
No, you all did a wonderful job of explaining everything. I just have things to talk with Rhal about. That is all.
That's fair. We'll give you your space then. Just make sure that... And, like, he puts a hand up and is, like, pointing over at Dacian, is like, just make sure that jackass over there can't hear you.
It's okay. And she kind of, like, launches in a tirade of a different language that you have no idea. Oh, wait, you do. You have a very small idea of what she's speaking.
I know it's Draconic.
Yeah. She can pick up, like, a few odd words, but she's speaking so quickly you can't pick out any individual words.
The problem is I feel like Dacian probably still can understand it.
I guess you'll have to ask him.
Rhal's trying to keep himself awake. He's just kind of smiling up in her lap at her every now and then. And like tries to lift his hand. And
all right, I'm leaving them alone. Let the reunited couple have their
moment.
I'm just going to sit in a corner, probably somewhat close to Dacian's bubble because protection.
Oh, good.
And I'm just going to start meditating.
Wonderful. So, who is this cute little friend of yours? And she kind of like runs a finger over the back of Tio's like head.
Squash waves in the air. I'm just Squash, ignore me.
She looks down at Draconic. She's like, is he always like this? Is he very active?
No, he's usually high.
Okay. Hi. Oh, he takes a lot of drugs. You wander around with a prince, a god, and a drug user? Wow.
That's the name of the episode.
I mean,
name.
Don't get me wrong. I mean, Griff is a traitorous bastard, but really?
Amen. They hanged me because they thought I did it.
I'm so sorry.
They still think I did it.
Well, we can go back and show that you didn't do it. I am very much alive.
Well, it doesn't matter anyways now. They're going to think that I did necromancy to bring you back, and I do have a way you can hide. Rhal kind of gets up. It takes him some energy to do. Like rolls over to get into his bag and or wherever the hell he's been. I think he put it in the magic fancy bag, so he'll call for the magic fancy bag and get that old gross eyeball he's been keeping.
So gross.
Yeah.
It's only been 70 some odd episodes.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
80-ish, I think.
Yeah.
She looks at this gross, like, eyeball sack, I guess. She looks at you very confused.
I don't even really know where I got this, where we were. It was very confusing. But there was a god and a spider or something.
Yeah, your friend said that you went to a different place altogether, not Bikron or anything like that. I think they told me everything.
This is the eye of a god there that was dying and we killed it. And it's supposed to be able to make you be able to disguise yourself. So you can use this to do whatever. But just be careful because I said it might be cursed. Maybe. I don't know what that really... And then
she kind of like puts her hands like on yours.
You can only do one form, so choose careful. But you could do whatever.
She puts her hands on yours and like squeezes your hands together in hers, and she's like, Lefian also told me you like to touch cursed items. I don't think we should touch this until we know what this does.
Yes, we should. I mean, definitely.
I mean, perhaps one of the magic users that you've gotten to know could help us, or...
Sure. We have a lot more resources now than before, I think, so we should be able to find somebody.
So I heard. You've done so much. You have done so much. I'm so proud of you, Rhal.
Rhal kind of smiles back up at her.
But I'm not proud of how much you are losing acid. We have to cure you, Rhal. The dwarf, Zaltanna.
Rhal kind of like lays his head back and kind of like that sarcastic roll eyes, like, oh no, here we go.
She said that she wouldn't take the heart of a runner even though he offered. Why wouldn't you do that?
It's not a cure.
It is a cure.
Why me? Why not everyone? It's not.
Because it is a cure for you, Rhal. If I had a choice between curing everybody and not curing you, or curing you and curing nobody else, of course I'm going to cure you. Don't be daft.
But no one should have to die.
No, they shouldn't. But at the moment, from the sounds of it, the entire world is dying around us. You are a very, very strong fighter. I mean, you just destroyed that shadow thing that was fighting us just now. You fought and killed a god?
We all did those things.
Yes, but you did it together. I've heard the tales, the way they talk about you.
Emma, look at me.
I can see the way you talk to each other, that you work very well together.
Emma, how much time do you really think I have after everything that's happened? Can you focus on life now, please? Come on.
Rhal.
What do you want to do?
I don't want you to die.
You could go to the Marius.
Rhal, there is no life without you, okay? You need to listen. Bolgrim offered me a different life, a different way out of this, and I said no. He said he could wait until I was over you, but I said that was not going to happen. That's not the way that we are.
He was supposed to kill me.
I know. He decided that I would be the one that would have to suffer. And then he found out that I knew too much. I thought I could be clever and confront him and talk him out of this ridiculous plan of the cult, but I couldn't. I couldn't fight him.
I'm sorry. I had no idea.
It's not your fault. I should have told you. I shouldn't have thought you were just going to panic and... Rhal, I don't want you to die. I don't want to come back into this life only to watch you die. It was never in my intention. It's nothing I ever accepted. Ever. We're going to find a way of stopping this. And if that means that I have to go hunt down every dragon still in existence and challenge them to a one-on-one fight for their heart, I'm going to do it, okay?
One was nice.
Besides, I think they need you.
They need you. If they have to get to the Marius now, I can't help them.
I know, your note. I don't understand all of it.
My note?
She kind of indicates the note in your chest. Your chest area, I guess.
That was for when I thought things were going to work out a different way. I still remember. For now.
Well, that's good.
Okay, I can't. I can't help though.
Yes, you can.
No.
You just need to keep holding on. Okay?
If they have to go there, I can't help them.
But I can.
You can, yes.
I will help them if you agree not to give up. I don't care how you find a way of surviving. You have to find a way. I will help them. I will trust this Prince of Datherdir and your drug friend and the very scary dwarf.
You want to live at Beylig?
You have to promise not to give up. Sorry, what was that?
Rhal kind of like smiles up. Or you want to live at Beylig for a while and go on vacation?
We'll go on a vacation when we save the world, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we'll go visit the spa.
We'll go to the spa. I've been to the spa.
Okay. You go back to sleep.
I love you.
I love you too.
He tries
to boops the end of. She kind of kisses the end of your nose. She would normally just go kiss you, but you're so covered in acid, dude.
Yeah, he's trying to do a little bit of cuddle position, but he's just so tired that it's honestly just sack potato sleep position. It's not too great.
I think the sack of potato sleep position is totally fine.
But the effort for him trying to be cute is there. He's just so wrecked.
Yep, that's fine. Okay, sleepy time Rhal now.
Sleepy time Rhal sounds like a very good tea.
Okay.
I have to roll a die when I sleep, don't I?
I'm going to say you don't.
Oh, are you sure after that day?
Yeah. Like you literally falling asleep in the lap of your wife, of your mate, for the first time in like well over a year after a very shitty day when you weren't sure whether anything was going to make it. Everyone is alive. Dacian is not out of the bubble. You have your mate back. I think this is a good day, Rhal.
He finds that he can relax a lot right now.
Yes. So I'm not going to make you roll today, but tomorrow for sure. So y'all get 8 hours of rest.
Oh, thank God.
For the most part, because Dacian is being incredibly annoying.
Can I hit the long rest button?
Yeah, you can hit it. He's being exceptionally annoying. So just as you think you're about to drift into perfect meditation, he'll just start on a chorus of the most rowdy, bizarre song that you've ever heard. It's something apparently he just does just to irritate every time you think you're about to drop off. Rhal is so dead on his feet like it's not even a thing. So everyone gets to level up.
Oh, shit.
Hey everyone, it's V here.
Hi, V.
And Neil, obviously.
Hi.
We're all good at this. This is a last minute outro. Because we are professional, yeah. It's like 6 a.m. here as we try and figure this out. So I'm going to do the housekeeping things real quick before we move on to the actual thing we want to talk to you about today. Because we have TLD, we have big news, like kind of big. Anyway, let's do the housekeeping stuff. We want to say a big thank you to one of our newest patrons, James the Giant. Thank you so much for becoming a patron. We appreciate it muchly.
Hey, thanks.
And if you want to help the show out in any way, then you can all leave reviews in places. I think Ether is pushing for Podcatcher or Podcast Addict or iTunes, basically anywhere. Leave us reviews anywhere. Give it to a granny and then get them to listen. Like it's reviews are really helpful. So please help us out with that. You're also about to hear an advert for Microphones and Monsters, who are a really cool actual play podcast. So go check them out too. All right, that's it. It's news time. Neil.
That was the news song.
A bit more than that, my friend.
So we only have a couple more episodes left in season 1.
We have 4.
4?
We have 4 episodes.
We have 4 more episodes.
But don't panic.
No.
There should be no panicking because we are going to finish out season 1 on episode 133, but we're going to pick up season 2 exactly where we left off. So it will be the same characters, it's going to be the same players. We're not going to replace Neil with a different voice actor or a different player. Nope, it's going to be the same crew. We've already started recording season 2. It's going super well for some people. Yeah, same story, same. It literally picks off exactly where we leave off. We realised that we just had a bigger story to tell once we were done with the Marnak stuff. So whether that works out positively or not, you'll find out in episode 133. But we deal with the fallout from all of that in season 2. And I'm very stoked for it. And I'm very excited. And it's really good. But we do only have 4 episodes left. And we will also be going on a hiatus. Kind of. Well, we went on a hiatus.
Well,
we had some time off.
Yes.
But Neil, what are we doing during the hiatus?
Everyone took it upon themselves to run a little game or a project of their own. I guess you could say. Everyone had something they wanted to do. So we're going to be releasing those periodically. We're going to be releasing Kinos a little bit more frequently. You might see those popping up. Of course, early access will still apply for patrons.
Yep.
I think that we are going to, if all goes well, release the music, the combat music, for season 1 pretty soon here. Patrons, I imagine, will be getting that just complimentary. Everyone else, we will, when that time comes, have a place for that, where you can find that, a place where that will be available for you to find.
We'll figure that out somehow.
We haven't quite figured that out, but we do have some things. There's a lot of stuff. We're not done. There's going to be some stuff coming out in the meantime. So keep us on your feeds. So stay posted. It won't be long.
Yeah, we're still going to be.
It's not going to feel like a long
releasing.
Time we'll still be here.
No, we're going to be like releasing everybody's projects or everybody's games. Like we're still going to be releasing weekly. So we'll do 133, and then we'll have weekly episodes for a couple of weeks. Hopefully everyone gets them edited soon, because Neil's mini break was not to have to edit all of this.
Mini break.
And then Kino's will be at some point in here, and then hopefully we'll be back again in the middle of November with season 2. I needed time to prep, and Neil needed to not have to edit a bunch of episodes, although I haven't seen them all edited yet, so who knows? But yeah, we just wanted to say we're taking a bit of a break. There will be episodes released probably weekly still, if not more frequently, with Kino. And there's music coming out. There's going to be amazing artwork coming out, which I got commissioned for everyone at the end of season 1 because I love them all.
Amazing.
And then they're really good. And then we'll be back in season 2. So just stay tuned and tell everyone about us, because that really helps.
Spread the good word of season 2. It's a good time to catch up on season 1.
Yeah.
Because, it is a lot. 130.
It's 7.5 days.
There's a lot to get through, but yeah.
There's a few weeks, so
you've got some time.
We wanted to say thank you for bearing with us, and thank you for listening if you've gotten this far. We really do appreciate it, and come hang out with us in the Discord. I expect there to be lots of talking today, I hope, or tomorrow, or over the next few days. Come hang out with us. Twitter, Discord, Facebook, all the good places. We're always open to chatting with folks, and we just want to say thank you, and also thank you to all of season 1 people, because I love you all, and that's basically it. We'll see you in exactly the same people, exactly the same story in season 2. Bye. We are the epitome of professional.
Nailed it.
We were actually, me and my friend here.
He points to a cat.
Oh, you're friends with a cat? Yes, he's one of those Dreamlands cats. So he's more than a cat.
Yes, and he is very lucky to consider myself his friend.
What did he say? He said that I was lucky to consider myself his friend. Oh, okay. I do feel that way. Okay. I don't have too many friends.
You really aren't that bright, are you?
No.
Hey, it's me, Adam, the DM over at Microphones and Monsters. You just got done listening to a short clip from our show. Microphones and Monsters is a Cthulhu Mythos 5th edition actual play podcast. We ask you to join us every week, Monday and Friday. You can find us on your favorite podcatcher, Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. You can find all of our links at microphonesandmonsters.com.